Libra land, let's just get the camera going and get this reading recorded in history, because it's almost frightening in the best way possible. Divine source energy, the Almighty, on this divine Sunday, which has always been my favorite day of the week, is here for this reading. And I'm going to explain how and why right now. Before we get into any cards, before we get shuffle live on camera and get into any cards, okay? This wanted to be seen from my spirit animal decks. The monkey, it says try something new. So I was like, all right, this daily download is going to be different. I won't do the same 4-card spread like I usually do. So I reached into my bookcase and I grabbed this book, Tarot Spreads for Empaths, to find a spread for us to use today. Well, before I could even open the book or get into that, I have this sitting on top of it. And I tried to slide the book out, and it just was not wanting to leave the top of this book. So I was like, oh, okay, let's pick a charm. I closed my eyes, I opened the lid, and I picked a charm, okay, for the reading. Something I've never done before. Try something new, right? Monkey. Okay, you got the prism. Okay, prism pendant. Okay, Libra. So next up, what do? I Google the spiritual symbolism of the prism. And what's next is truly mind blowing. This is why I do what I do. Just wow. All right, you guys. Almighty is here. 222 on the clock. The divine source. The Most High. Some people don't even type out the entire term God, G-O-D, out of respect. And I know everyone beliefs differ, okay? But God is here, Libra. This is amazing. You know how we got the rune yesterday of the blank rune? And I told you that the blank rune was the God rune, and it means unknowable. Let me continue to read what I found out next. The prism. Examining the nature of a prism can be extremely useful analogy for explaining how the prophets, messengers, and manifestations function as intermediaries between the Holy Spirit, the attributes and powers emanating from God, and humanity as the recipients of this bounty. Of particular value is the capacity of the prism to demonstrate how the manifestation is capable of making that which is unseen or invisible to the naked eye, the metaphysical nature and powers of the Holy Spirit, become visible, accessible, and varied. By refracting the array of light lengths into a rainbow of colors latent in the pure white light of the sun, the prism becomes an intermediary, whereby we glimpse the complexity of what is otherwise beyond our immediate comprehension. Of course, through more sophisticated instruments, such as a spectrometer, we can begin to realize that there is much we still do not understand, that there is literally an infinite array of attributes that are beyond our common perception. By analogy, The divine manifestations likewise have the capacity to demonstrate to us in sensually and intellectually comprehensible terms the attributes of the Holy Spirit emanating from God. All of the manifestations, words, and actions translate for us this otherwise imperceptible spiritual force into advice, laws, and visual examples of all we are able to comprehend and apply in our daily lives. Hold on, Libra. The prism analogy illustrates well that while the ultimate source of all power is God, the manifestation functions as the primary means by which the nature and power of God is made apparent to us, that we might comprehend and then emulate these otherwise concealed attributes. Naturally, we will never understand God directly, not even in the continuation of our lives beyond our physical experience. But it would seem totally erroneous to conclude that we cannot know God. We are given the opportunity, through the appearance and guidance of the prophets, to comprehend all the attributes or nature of God. What we can never comprehend is the essence of God, His essential reality. The essential reality of God is beyond the comprehension of any being but Himself. It is in this literal sense that we say God is essentially unknowable. I'm so dizzy. This is about the connection to source, okay? Being a mirror, a divine mirror, Libra. Understanding manifestation. Oh, I can't believe it said it at the end of that prism. Essentially, God is unknowable. And we received the blank God rune that means unknowable yesterday. And isn't that the reading that I said God came through, or the Most High came through? Yes, my spirit guides are like, yes, Ashley, duh, Ashley, yes, Ashley. The divine is present, Libra, for you, the Most High. You are truly divine, Libra. You are truly Spirit's sweetheart. I have energy oracle messages. At this time, there is many doors opening for you, Libra, adjacent possibilities. There's doors all over the place. On the walls, on the floor, on the ceiling, okay? It's all leading to the big door. The door to value, your windfalls, opportunities galore, I'm hearing. There is hostilities around you. They're trying to confuse you. They're trying to give you a bad rap or a bad name. Maybe you're not perfect, I'm hearing. Maybe you're not perfect. And Source is stepping in and saying you weren't made to be. Yes, you were made in the image. But none of us are perfect. All right. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Okay. Let's find a tarot spread and see what other messages. Oh my gosh, I keep going back to this. This is a whole nother reading though, Spirit. Toxic relationship spread. I'll have to do that for some of you Librans another time. Not this time. Okay. Chakra clarity spread. Okay. Or chakra problem solving spread. This spread makes a great weekly or monthly spread. It offers a full range of perspective on any given situation and can help you monitor your progression on long-term problems or projects. Yes, we're going to do this. Chakra problem solving spread. First card, root of the problem. Second card, a creative approach. Third card, source of your inner power. Fourth card, where your heart lies. Fifth card, what communication is needed. Sixth card, sixth chakra, what do you need to be aware of. Seventh card, crown chakra, a message from your higher self. This card represents a message from your higher self, God, the divine, the universe, which will assist you in coping with or solving your problem. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. We're so blessed, Libra. The divine is just all over these readings. Oh my gosh. I'm like flattered. Very, very, very flattered. Okay, let's tune in, okay? We're going to use the Animal Totem Tarot for the chakra problem solving spread. I'm just hearing in my mind, Libra, you emanate a true light. And that's why you are adored by the divine. A spark of, yes, a spark of the divine that you are. Okay. Let's see here. The root of the problem. This card represents what lies at the root of the problem, or what you can point to as the source of the problem at hand. Show us the number 1 card, the root chakra card, which is the root of the problem, please, Spirit. For Libra. Okay. No, this one. Interesting. The High Priestess. With the 8 of Swords. Questioning your own abilities, questioning your own divinity, letting others misconstrue your energy or your words. Wow, okay, Spirit. Second card, a creative approach. This card offers insight as to what creative approaches you can take to begin solving the problem. Some of you are not putting yourselves out there like you should be. That's the root of the problem. Some of you guys aren't putting yourselves out there like you should be. I'm hearing just start somewhere, start small, start anywhere. You have these gifts, you have these born innate qualities and abilities as the High Priestess. That connection to the divine. Truly. A creative approach. Wow. Wow. Look what wanted to show itself again. This was just at the bottom of the deck. The 8 of Swords. First, you need to, some of you have to remove things from your environment, I'm hearing, with this 8 of Swords. Pull up some of those swords from around you. Throw them back at the people they belong to. Clear your space, clear your energy to become more creative. Wow. Wow. You have Decepticon, or they're, man. Okay, Spirit's saying yes. Libra does have Decepticons around them. Libra does have a lot of deception. dark energy. This is the Seven of Swords clarifying the 8. Okay? For you need to fully embrace your power and just be made aware. You're not crazy. You're not imagining this. Some of you are very well under a spiritual attack. This is spiritual warfare. I'm hearing at its finest. You work for the light, then you best believe the dark knows it. And they might try coming for you. Wow. Keep clearing your space, I'm hearing. Keep clearing your energy. Clear your space. Don't accept objects that belong to other people. And maybe you guys need to clear out some objects that were given to you by some previously darker energies, like exes or something. Okay, let's keep going. 3, source of your inner power. This card represents the source of your inner power, which will give you the confidence and strength you need to solve the problem. This is your solar chakra, your 3rd chakra. Source of your inner power. This card represents the source of your inner power, which will give you the confidence and strength you need to solve the problem. The 7 of Pentacles. With the Knight of Swords. Okay. All right. The Knight of Swords is Archangel Michael to me. Knowing that you're working with the angels, giving your problems up to the angels, and only focusing in on your creative pursuits or your careers. See the pentacles hanging from the tree? There's fighting going on in the background of this card. And this guy's just like, man, how do I reach those pentacles up there? Who cares about the fighting going on around me? I'm just focused on the pentacles. So the source of your inner power, Libra, is avoiding conflict at this time and like keeping almost horse blinders on to the BS around you and focus in on you, your career, your creative pursuits. Yep. And know that the angels will defend you and they're here to guide you and protect you. Knight of Swords, a defender. He has his shield and his sword. Maybe some of you are seeing a lot of ravens at this time. I am. A lot. Magic, transformation. 7's a magical number. Number 4, where your heart chakra, where your heart lies. This card will tell you what your heart truly wants. It paints. It paints. It points to your hopeful outcome. I'm just hearing, the heart wants what it wants. The heart wants what it wants. Libra, you want relief of your burden. You're ready for the magic, magician. You got the 10 of Wands. Your heart. It's time to release the heavy heart. Spirit doesn't want you to have a heavy heart anymore. Spirit wants you to release these burdens and tap into your divinity, your power, your own magi skills. They're saying you have all the tools you need. Stop taking on other people's burdens. I know it's in your heart to do so, but Spirit is really urging you, 1919 on the timer, to focus on self and what you're trying to build and do in this life. 5th card, what communication is needed? And I mean, okay, I realize we all only have so much time in the day. And after you get home from work and doing your chores and daily errands and duties, there's like only so much time to focus in on what makes your heart sing, right? Or your spirituality or your connection to the divine. I've watched readers come and go ever since I started watching tarot in like 2017. To me, yes, you can become obsessed and you can watch too much. Then you need to take a break. If you're spending your time just watching multitudes of readings instead of sitting down with your own divination tools, magician, then that may, that might be an issue. Spirit's pushing you to realize your own power, realize your own connection, right? I'm not saying stop watching Libraland. No, I love you. Thank you for supporting Libraland. No, it can be too much. Sometimes I catch myself watching too much tarot. And you know what I do? I stop watching so much tarot and then I start maybe reading or watching motivational videos. Switch up. Okay. What you need to be aware of. This card represents something that you may have missed up until now, but need to be made aware of in order to successfully find a solution to your problem. My speech has been affected for the past couple days. I just feel like there's a lot of magic being done to a lot of us right now, readers especially. There's a lot of astral projection happening. They want to usurp your dreams. The Six of Wands, Libra, is your sixth card. How? What you need to be made aware of. You may have missed this, but you need to be made aware in order to successfully find a solution to your problem. That spirit guides you. Six of Wands is my spirit guide card, to be honest. And it's victory, it's success. You are the queen bee of your lives. See the one bee here? And I'm also hearing you don't need a hive to go high. You don't need a hive to make it. Just something about putting your creative work out there for many of you. I heard recording. You're so very spiritually supported. No matter what you're going through in your life, in your 3D physical life. We have the Lovers at the bottom. There's a message here. Before we get our last card in the chakra spread, I want to read the Lovers, a message for you. I'm just being prompted. The Swan. The Swan. Come be with me and let me marvel in the you that is all magnificent. When we come together, it is not so that we can fill something in each other, but instead stand in our own glory and know that together we can create something magical. Let the contrast of our individual states create the perfection in our togetherness. I think most of us are aware of the ugly duckling story, which is really the story of one's inner self taking its time to manifest into the outer experience. Wow. During this phase of outer evolution, The swan must trust that there is nothing missing in its life and that who it is perfect. Wow, by natural design, regardless of the outer reflection others see. I didn't feel completely comfortable saying we weren't perfect, but I just wanted to make you see that it's not the outer, it's not your shell, it's not your avatar, it's your soul. Your soul is perfect. Yes. But it's here to grow, it's here to learn. It's like Earth School to me. We're also here to assist others in their spiritual evolution, right? The swan. Yin and yang. Wow. Okay, that's what okay, thank you, Spirit. This element of inner beauty and inner wholeness is crucial to the power of the Lover's card. For it matters not what sort of energy you are working to partner with. It only matters how you see yourself as a mate or partner. Do you have the ability to be whole and present with that which you are attracting? Or are you negating the very thing you are trying to attract? The Lover's card asks you to look not at what you can obtain from someone or something else, but how you can rejoice in it. Learn how to stand in your own power while reveling in the power of those around you. Yes. In business and career, it is easy to forget that you have some, what? What? That's literally how they put it. It is easy to forget that you have something to offer those around you and not the other way around. If you want or need something from someone else, first you must find how you can be of benefit to them. This will showcase your talents in ways others will never forget. And isn't that what you want in a business relationship? To be unforgettable for all the right reasons? In family and relationships, the swan represents the element of unconditional love, love of self and love of others. It does not place one over the other or negate love by wrapping it up in a bow of expectation. Swans pick one life partner and one only, though it is not the singularity of their choice that is relevant, but the commitment they have to the choices they make. When you look at your relationship, can you say you are just as committed to your choices? Wow. Health and well-being. The ugly duckling story is a fantastic metaphor for the relationship you have with your body. If you see it as broken or stupid or constantly failing you, then it will be almost impossible to transform it into the body you dream of having. That's so true. Oh my gosh, you guys, positive manifestation. Talk to yourself nicely. Yes, talk to me nice. Talk to yourself nicely, Libra. Especially in the mirror. You are a divine mirror. In order to bring the energy of the Lovers into your healing practice, you need to first build love inside of yourself. Show your body you love it and are truly grateful for all it does for you. Build on this vortex of gratitude. Look at that. Build on this vortex of gratitude. Shout out to Abraham Hicks and the vortex. And before you know it, you will have transformed your body from the ugly duckling to the beautiful swan that was there all along. Wow. Journal prompts. How do you wish to be loved? Where are your expectations limiting your experience with those around you? How can you be more like the person, place, or thing you are working to attract? Interesting. All right, Libra. Let's get this 7th card. Wow. Let me get a drink of tea. I'm having tea this morning. I just saw 29:29 and 30:30 on the clock. A message from your higher self. This card represents a message from your higher self, God, the divine, the universe, which will assist you in coping with or solving your problem. Let's go. There it is. You should give your gifts, share your gifts with the world, Libra. Knight of Pentacles. Keep pushing forward. Keep trucking forward. I'm going to read the Knight of Pentacles. There's definitely a message here, and I've never read this card, so I'm excited. And we have the World at the bottom, which gives me that no man is an island quote. It doesn't say that in the book, but that's just what I first heard in my mind when I first saw the World card. Knight of Pentacles. The Prairie Dog. Do you know how to stare down a rattlesnake? Ooh, Libra. Wow, message from the universe, God, our higher self. You know how to move in a room full of vultures. Wow. Do you know how to stare down a rattlesnake? There is something to be said about protecting one's boundaries and making sure that only that which you truly want to experience is allowed in. Libra. Wow. Peace, harmony, and abundance don't just happen by accident. They happen by design, one step at a time. You have to know what to bring closer to you and what to keep away. Keeping your line drawn in the sand is an art form and one I have perfected. Message from the Prairie Dog. Woo! Unlike the other knights, the Knight of Pentacles doesn't particularly like straying too far from home. This knight is not about the big, grand adventure or the romance linked to being a knight. Nope, this little prairie dog is all about taking care of business on the home front. His message is a clear one. Have you set good, secure boundaries, and do you maintain them? Boundaries are important and they need to be protected. The prairie dog knows all about this, as he spends many a watchful hour overseeing the boundaries of his home. He is not afraid to stand his ground and take on any and all unwanted visitors, even those who see him as food. The Knight of Pentacles asks that you learn the path you are currently on before you seek to wander off to unknown places. He invites you to examine where you are now, stand and see if it is safe, secure, and providing you with all you currently need. In business and career, do you know exactly where your strengths and weaknesses are? If not, now would be a good time to make sure that you don't have any gaping holes or vulnerable spots that your competitors could easily take advantage of. Shore up your business, make it bulletproof. In family and relationships, do you know how to set the right boundaries in your relationships with others? It can be very easy to make excuses for people who constantly cross the line and enter into parts of your life you want them to stay out of. At the end of the day, it is your responsibility to keep others out of your personal, sacred space. In your health and well-being, now is the time to protect all the great healing work you have done thus far. Do not allow unhealthy habits from the past to creep into your daily routine. Instead, be more like our little knight and stay alert to any and all threats to the new body you are now creating. Whoa, this is so powerful for me because, me especially, I know this is hitting for a bunch of you. I know, especially those of us that have autoimmune disorders or have come into new allergies or diet restrictions or just changes within your body and your health, no matter how long it's been going on in your life. Libra, wow. Stay alert to any and all threats to the new body you are now creating. You are a vessel for the divine. Woo! Card of the day, journal prompts. Are you making sure that your dreams and goals are protected? How do you keep projects you are currently working on safe and secure? What condition are your current boundaries in when it comes to those you care about? Wow, wow, wow. I would like to get a message from my index cards that I've created. Little divine deck here. Wow, Libra. I'm looking over here at the World card. You have travel in your future for sure. Around the world. I'm hearing if you don't already have your passport, you need to go ahead and get that ready. Movement, travel, go, freedom. It's your life. It's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just want to live while I'm alive. It's my life. My heart is like an open. Like Frank said, I did it my way. I just want to live while I'm alive. It's your life. Doom, 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 doom. Boom, boom. Libra. Stay balanced, stay blessed. Give me a big thumbs up. Amazing. Peace.